Hello YouTube, this video is going to talk about my concealed carry firearms, holsters, and what I use on my daily, day-to-day stuff everywhere when I'm not at work. So the first thing is I do pocket carry. Pocket carry a Glock 43, 6 rounds in the magazine plus one in the chamber. Not one in the chamber, of course. And so yeah, pocket carry. I don't just stick this in my pocket like some other people do. I've heard other people do it. I do not. For that, I got this when it just came out. This with this, I ordered this the DeSantis Pocket Tuck. Now, what it does, you just put it in there, make sure it's in there really good, and this will sit in my pocket. And this is the only thing in the pocket that I keep this in. I'm not going to say which pocket that is. And you can't tell I have it on me because this flap here, when it's in the pocket, it actually just looks like a big cell phone. I've asked people to see, and they're like, "Oh, it looks like your cell phone." And I pull this out, and they're like, "Holy shit!" So this is a Glock 43. I'm actually wanting to replace this with an HK because I'm an HK fan, and I like all my stuff to be the same brand. If you guys know me, I have the same brand mouse, headset, mouse pad, and keyboard. The only thing I don't have is a Corsair webcam. So this is my backup weapon. Some people may not like single stack weapons. I do because if you run out of fire, if you're first of all, if you're going to go into a gunfight and you actually have more than one opponent and you expelled um, all of your rounds on one guy, you missed a few times, he missed a few times, you actually get him, and you only have 2 rounds in the chamber, in your other firearm, and you use those 2 rounds. You need to be able to drop it and grab 6 more. That would be equivalent of 8 rounds is better than just 2 left, or 5 left, or 7 left. So I carry this in the pocket carry. I really hope that Heckler and Koch will make a frickin' single stack gun because I'm tired of this frickin' block. I don't like Glocks. They're just dumb. I mean, they're reliable, great. I don't care. I don't. This is dumb. I hate Glocks for that reason. They're just frickin' blocks and look like crap. I have a Glock 21 downstairs, and that thing is a frickin' huge block. Inside the waistband, carry a full-size a full-size H&K VP9, one of the best firearms I've ever owned, and I own a few. It's just smooth. The trigger pull is nice. Um, No issues of shooting all the rounds. The mag release is here and not the button part like on the Glock 43. The serrations here are beautiful. The sights, I got this, I don't know how I managed to do this, but this is the one with the actual night sights on it, not the regular one that just has the white 3 dot, but these are the actual night sights on there. I'm not going to turn the light off, but that's actually an upgrade for this weapon to have night sights. And I went to the store and the guy had one and he had it. I got this for $30 more than the other um, weapons that I was looking at: Springfield Armory and Glock and SIG. SIG was more expensive than this. The SIG was about $70 more. But the breakdown on the SIG was fucking horrible. I don't remember what it was, but it was freaking horrible. It was just like a 1911 where you had to get the pin and push the pin out. And well, if you had to rack the slide up to where the thing was, you have to push the pin out, take the pin completely out, then remove the slide. It was fucking horrible. Again, this is easy as shit to get off. I've showed you guys that before. You just pull the slide back to this part. You pull this down, and then the slide just comes right off. It's fucking easy as hell. Easier than a Glock. Sorry, guys. And so I love this weapon. That's what I use to carry in the inside the waistband, as well as my Glock 43. What I use in the inside the waistband is this. This is the Stealth Gear. I thought there was a name for this, but their website doesn't have the name anymore. It's just called the Heckler & Koch VP9 No Accessory Vent Core Holster. $99 for everything. except so it's $99 for the mini. It is $99 for inside the waistband, which the standard, which is this is standard. The mini just has it's shorter and it has missing one screw over here, basically missing the middle one, and it's just shorter and smaller. That's what the mini is, and that's for 99. Standard's 99. The only thing that's more expensive is the new one called the outside the waistband flex. So it's outside the waistband. That's for $160, which I don't carry outside the waistband because I want to be able to carry this without people seeing. I'm not a big guy. Everybody knows that. Um, but I can still conceal this full size and make it to where nobody sees it. Till, of course, I need it. And the grip is just great. You just pull it out. It has not ruined the finish on the firearm at all, actually. And there is some stuff that you can spray on here. I think this Stealth Gear sells it. And some people say, well, why didn't you get the Super Tuck or whatever, made out of cowhide or whatever? Well, I don't like cowhide or any of that because it gets too hot. It gets too hot. I'm 155 pounds, and it's hard to um, have something like that on my skin the whole time. So that's the VP9. The Stealth Gear is great. It's this vent core stuff. I haven't needed to wash it yet. It's not getting stained or anything. There's one problem with these, and I sure as hell hope that Stealth Gear looks at this. Let me open that. Okay, so if you look at these holes here, 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 and here, they go through to be able to put the things on. And the problem is that when I first got this, the little stuff on the outside looked burnt a little bit and it would actually scratch my skin. So I had to get scissors and cut it and make sure that everything was fine. But anyway, I don't see any other issue with this at all. This holster, I think it's great. I do think it's worth the $99. Um, I recommend it, especially for the VP9, which is I love this. I love my VP9. So anyway, that's what I use to carry around. Uh, you do have the option of different clips, for example, and I'm going to go over that with you guys when you do this. I have the standard one, and and you do have the holster color. You can do black and red satin, which is $99. The flat dark earth, well, no, the prices aren't coming up. And then they have an olive drab, which is okay looking. But I got the red and the black. The clips option, polymer 2-hole, metal spring, or metal spring J-clip. All the springs are the same price. I got the polymer 2-hole, and I have not had any issues with it. The metal springs I've heard are good, but they tend to bend a lot. And so you can get the springs, the steel clips, you can get the whole setup, even these little thingamabobs, off of Stealth Gear's website. Let me see, AIWB hardware kit. Let's see, view details. $7. I can get all of these things for $7, including the screws here and the washers and everything else, and actually put it on there. It says $7. So if it tends to break, and if these break off, you can get these polymer 2-hole angled clips. These are not angled. There's an angle, there are angled ones that you can get for $4.50 each. So they have all these spare parts on the Stealth Gear website. And if you don't like these, the polymer two-hole straight clips, which is the one I have, are $4 each. You can actually get the other springs, the steel clip, the U UT, the ULT clip, the J spring clip. You can get all the clips off of the Stealth Gear website. So if you wanted something that you can customize afterwards, you can get the different clips. You can get all this stuff. And this holster I've had for about 7, 8 months. It took 2 months to get here. Okay, it did take 2 months to get here, and I don't think that that Stealth Gear was just screwing around. They're actually these are actually selling a lot of goes like that. And I think that this is a great holster. I do know my dad carries around, or he has the Super Tuck or something. While it is nice, that don't get as hot, and I really like it. So anyway, that's my review on the firearms. That's what I carry and stuff. I do have other firearms that I can, you know, change out and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of that. If you guys have any recommendations for uh, a pocket gun, preferably a H&K, that I can carry in this, um, that is, I can replace this Glock 23, or sorry, Glock 43 with, let me know. Okay, please. And thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you do. If you don't like the video and you do downvote it, let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can help you guys and make my videos better. Thanks, YouTube.